We are going to dive into 5 things you need to be aware as you prepare to move and live here in Spring, Texas 77386. The number one thing we're going to discuss is schools. What you need to know is there are several schools around the neighborhoods here. For example, we have over 9 elementary schools, meaning that they are positioned very well close to the neighborhoods where you're going to be living at. Also, we do have middle schools, 3 middle schools, as well as 1 junior high school, which is the York Junior High School. There is also 1 high school, and Conroe ISD currently is building to expand the high school, or they might decide to just have a separate 9th grade campus. It is something that they're still deciding, but we'll know over time. Anyway, when you talk about schools, you need to be aware that if you live in a house that is less than a mile radius to the school, you will most likely be walking your child to school, taking a bike to school, maybe a scooter to school, one of the above. But if you are under 1 mile radius to school, the bus will not be able to service your address, so that you need to be aware and prepare yourself. If you work and you need your child to be dropped off home by the bus, that's something to be aware of. There are several programs offered by several schools, but as you prepare to move here, it's a good idea to reach out to schools and know which after-school programs they might have to make sure that when you purchase your house, it works with your schedule. There is YMCA. Some YMCA, you don't have to go to the YMCA facility physically, but they do have programs whereby the kids will just remain in the school building doing YMCA activities until when they get picked up by their parents. Also, there are several daycares that do after school and before school activities. So it's a good idea to do research and find out which daycares services what area, and if this is something that will work for your family schedule. Secondly, we're going to talk about the neighborhoods that are around here in Spring, Texas in terms of affordability, so you can see if this is an ideal area for your family. There are houses below 300,000. There are other houses that are really close to very low 200s, maybe 215, 210. There are mid-range prices also, like around 300, 350. You can go as high as 400, 500s. There are several price ranges around this Spring 77386. Also, there are luxury communities like the Woodson's Reserve. Imperial Oaks also has very spacious and big homes. As well as Bender's Landing. So Bender's Landing does offer unique products whereby the houses can be half an acre to 1 acre, even more than an acre lots. But those ones are your luxury products. So when you decide to move to come and live here in Spring, Texas, it should be able to fit the budget that you're looking for without sacrificing any of the amenities that is offered here in Spring, Texas. Thirdly, we're going to talk about the location. Spring is located very close to several things that pertains to daily life activities. For example, restaurants. There are several restaurants in the Spring area and Woodlands area, which is not so far away from the Spring we are talking about, which is the 77386. Hospitals, for example, Memorial Hermann, St. Luke Hospital, just to name but a few, are not very far as well from this location of Spring 77386. If you're commuting also, several highways are very close to this location. For example, the Grand Parkway could be less than 3 minutes depending on which neighborhood you will live at. Hardy Toll Road is not too far as well. Highway 45, 69, as well as Beltway 8 is not too far away from the Spring location we are talking about. The location is ideal as well for those people who are going to be working at the ExxonMobil campus, HP campus, as well as any other offices that are located here in the northeast side of Houston, Texas. We will not finish talking about Spring, Texas without forgetting to mention about Bush Intercontinental Airport. If you're a commute person or if your work pertains traveling a lot, you definitely want to be living somewhere close to the airport so that it can make it convenient for you. So Bush Intercontinental Airport is less than 25 minutes away, depending on what time you're traveling, what time you're trying to get to the airport. If it's peak hours of the day or if it's slow during the day, it could take you even about 15 minutes just to get to the airport. If you're traveling a lot, Bush Continental Airport offers parking whereby you can drive your car there, leave it at the parking, and then when you're coming back, you just drive your car home, making it convenient for you. If you are an international expatriate as well, meaning you'll be traveling back and forth between your country and the United States, just living in Spring, Texas makes it so convenient for you because you don't want to be driving long just for you to be able to get to the airport and catch a flight. Spring, Texas is a very ideal location for you to live in. Finally, we're going to talk about recreation. There are several amenities around communities here in Spring, Texas that will help you to be fit and healthy. For example, there are several walking trails around neighborhoods, also for jogging and for running. There is Dennis Johnston Community Park, which is not so far away from communities here in Spring at the zip code 77386. Whereby you can do biking, you can walk, you can run. There is also an LA Fitness gym that is located close to the community, and some neighborhoods also does offer the gym through the HOA for the community. There is also Community Field House, which is an indoor play area for the kids. It does have turf, so they can be playing soccer or football in there. Also, there is courts for basketball, volleyball, and there's also outdoor soccer place where the kids go there and they play. Therefore, living here in Spring, Texas, you will have so much things to do.